Welcome to Downpour.com's interview series. I'm Malcolm Hillgartner, and today it's my pleasure to be speaking with Brian Freeman. Blackstone Audio is publishing the audio format of Brian's latest novel, The Cold Nowhere, simultaneously with the hardcover on April 1st, 2014. So, welcome, Brian. Thanks for being with us today on Downpour.com.
Well, I'm delighted to be with you.
Now, your new Jonathan Stride novel, The Cold Nowhere, has been highly anticipated by both readers and listeners alike. Tell us a little bit about it.
I've been getting emails from listeners who are really looking forward to getting the new audiobook in their hands, and that's great. I'm glad it's getting close here. I always like to grab listeners and readers sort of by the throat right from the get-go. In The Cold Nowhere, Jonathan Stride arrives back at his cottage on Lake Superior in the middle of a snowy night, and he finds a teenage girl hiding in his closet, soaking wet and claiming that someone is trying to kill her. And Stride soon discovers that this girl has a connection to a terrible case in his past that he thinks of as his worst failures in his career. And he's determined to try to get redemption for that failure by helping this young girl. But his partner, Maggie, has suspicions about this girl and doesn't trust her and wonders in particular why she's so obsessed with knives. It starts out with a bang, and hopefully will keep listeners driving around the block to get in another chapter when they arrive home.
Jonathan Stride has become a huge hit with your fans. What was the genesis of this character, and why do you think he's become so appealing to readers?
I don't like to write about superheroes. I like to write about real people who are put in some dark and difficult situations, and I think that's who Stride is. He's a real character. He doesn't always make the right choices. He makes mistakes sometimes, and sometimes listeners and readers don't always agree with the decisions he makes. But at his heart, he has this intense passion and sympathy for the victims that he deals with. And he has this determination step by step to get to the truth. And I think that's what connects him to listeners and readers, is that basic humanity about him.
The Cold Nowhere is the sixth book in the Jonathan Stride series and first released since 2010. Why did you take a break from the series?
I had written 5 Jonathan Stride novels at that point. The last one was The Burying Place. And I felt a little bit that I had put poor Stride through such hell that the guy needed a little bit of a break. And so there were a couple other things I wanted to do. I wanted to introduce some new characters and try some new locales and storylines. So I wrote 2 standalones, The Bone House and then Spilled Blood, which won the award for Best Hardcover Novel this year. And readers have embraced both of those standalone books, but all of them also were writing to me and saying, when is Stride coming back? I've been looking forward to Stride.
Listen to the full interview at Downpour.com.